welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back. I really appreciate my new subscribers. Hopefully, Therapy Radio come right back. Hopefully he will be. But these are quick hits, just information you can use, some fun, some true. But this is Waymo, the self-driving car. I don't know about y'all, but I'm too old. I do not want to be, I want somebody at the wheel, a human being that if something happens, they know how to avert danger. Not a self-driving car with sensors. That would make me just too nervous. I'm not with that at all. Let me call him and tell him I'm back. I'm back live if you coming back. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm already live and they can hear me. I should have muted. I forgot. Bye. So anyway, what I was saying is, sorry about that, y'all. I don't want to be in no car without a driver. Point blank, period. That's for the young people. Shit. I just don't trust it. I don't trust the technology. But we're going to get into this article that I found. I thought it was interesting. Passenger in Waymo self-driving car gets stuck circling parking lot while trying to make a flight. The car just going in circles, wouldn't stop. This is the video. Can I play it? No. A Los Angeles man trying to make his way back home from Phoenix metro area got himself in a bit of a merry-go-round while taking a Waymo to the airport. Okay, why is this? He said, okay, let me put the link. Hold on. So he on the way to the airport. The car just spinning. He goes, okay, why is this happening to me on a Monday? As in a video he filmed while in an autonomous vehicle in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm in a Waymo car and this car is just going in circles. It wouldn't stop. It was just going in circles. In the video, the car can be heard connecting to Waymo support for assistance. He told the support customer service, I'm getting dizzy, he responds. He then tells the agent he has his seatbelt on and can't get out of the car. This is crazy. I don't want to drive in any car. I don't want to be in any car without a driver, period.
Man,
So he
do
telling
you?
customer service,
Oh, my bad. I'm just getting up here. I'm
he's
listening.
saying he said I
Uh-uh.
got my seatbelt on and can't get out the car. And he says, has this been hacked? What's going on? He asked customer service. I feel like I'm in the movies. Is somebody playing a joke on me? No, fool, you in a self-driving car. The incident happened on December 9th. Waymo told Fox Business, adding that a subsequent software update addressed the issue. The email says Johns was delayed by just over 5 minutes, and the vehicle was able to take him to his destination after the rider's support team successfully stopped the car from circling. Is this crazy? I'm
This
not
goes
getting in a car without a driver.
This is what it goes back. I said when they first started those, they started trying to amp those up with trucks around about COVID. A lot of this started around about COVID when they were trying to get the self-driving 18 wheelers and everything. And that was along the same time they tried to say an 18-year-old can drive a 18 wheeler. I'm like, no, they're not experienced with driving like that. They barely getting their license. Like all of this started during COVID. They was already experimenting on college campuses with the cars, the little things that do that. But one thing I've always told people, nothing is self nothing. It takes a human being to operate it or program it. What if that person has a bad
Exactly.
day? This person, they showed how people were breaking into cars with their phone when they do these cars like that. Like, and then I got another point. Even with cruise control, even if you have cruise control on, you still not sure about that because you remember they had a
Fact.
problem with cruise control back in the days, right? When the car used to just what the cruise control wouldn't cut off and people would get tickets or whatever. And then you like, you remember that back in the days.
I
So
remember that.
so how the hell they gonna sit up and have a self-driving thing with nobody in it? You got to be a special
I'm
kind of
not getting in it.
these are people that have houses that they automatically lock their doors with their phone and whatever. I'm like, what if you can easily break into these people's stuff now? It's
Well,
it,
yeah,
it's just
you're right
like
about that.
one thing I can break down to you. It's like it's real simple. When cruise control came out, it was just like this. When this is coming out, back in the days, people didn't trust cruise control to this day.
I
Cause
never
you
used it. I
cause
only
you
used it like once or twice in my whole life. I never
and
really used it. But check this part out.
yeah,
Waymo's customer, when the man called customer service while the car was spinning, Waymo's customer service is automated and ran by AI. You ain't even talking to a human being on that. That's what blew me
that
away.
makes that what makes it more sick. And then people don't understand it's still a person controlling it, and these people are testing out they different things of how they're using you as a crash test dummy in an experiment. That's all they doing is experimenting with you. If you don't
Exactly.
deal with it, don't mess with it. Like people be like, I got a Tesla. I'm like, why would you get a car that's a overgrown RC car? You can't put gas in it, and then if you do, I'm like, what if the power goes out? How are you gonna charge it? So you just sitting there with an RC car. It's like a big as remote control with no batteries. You can't use it. So what's the point of electric cars? There's no point in it. I can if they only point electric cars can make to me, which they won't do, they're gonna have to, is put a sun thing on it, so a solar panel on it, so it can charge itself up. But that'll be too much
Well,
like solving. That'll be too much like
check this
solving.
out. Waymo said they had attempted to contact him and left a voicemail for follow up. Johns has also not what he was Johns was also not charged for the trip. I guess not. The Alphabet Incorporated owned company added. John Post said he would keep it old fashioned and just Lyft or Uber from now on. Right. I'm not getting into I just thought that was the craziest thing.
This is my point about people like that. People that think they got, oh well, I'll just do this. I'll just Uber. I'm like, sometimes you don't want nobody else driving you, even if it's a person, and you gonna trust a whole
Well,
machine,
he
and
was
then
out of town. He was out of town. It wasn't at his home. He was going to the airport. But at the
it
same time,
it don't
I'll
matter.
Uber before I get in the self drive. I'll Uber before I won't have a driver.
And then this is another question. When you do that, are you automatically signing your rights off to if anything happens? Because you're an
Well, they
experiment
see
at
the
that
only
point.
thing they did was, according to the company, the only thing they did was send them an email and not charge them.
No, but think about it. You know how they say you when you turn over your rights to something, but if you make that purchase for that car to come there, if something happens when you're in that car, why are they liable for anything that happens while you're in that car? It kind of
I don't
reminds me of
know.
iRobot. It kind of reminds me of iRobot for a
Right.
minute.
That that's a good point. But this some
Because
updated news. Now this
oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. I have that little lag, but
okay. Uber users in Atlanta are canceling rides with human drivers until they match with one of Waymo self-driving cars. So people want this. Some autonomous vehicle enthusiasts say hailing a ride in one of them requires dedication. Riders said they have repeatedly canceled rides with human drivers to get matched with a robo taxi.
do you
When
know how
Atlanta
bad
resident
this is? Oh, my bad.
no, when Atlanta resident Nate Galaski wanted to ride in a Waymo self-driving car earlier summer, it took him an hour of declining rides to get one. This is insane to me. The
This
Uber app
is
kept pairing him with human drivers, even though he selected the option that he preferred a self driving vehicle. Eventually, Uber matched him with a Waymo. People
this
want
is
this.
so but I do
I'm
not
just
feel sorry
outdone.
for look, I do not feel sorry for people that don't understand it's a person programming it, you idiot. If these people have a bad day, they can tap into their phone and make that car do whatever it want to do. It's been shown for about 5, 7 years now since they started pushing that you can ride beside a car, control it. You remember? I don't know if you remember that, but I did a show a while ago and said a baby can be playing on the phone and mistakenly hack into your car. Like
No,
you don't know.
I didn't see that one.
But think about it. This sounds like cruise control on steroids and people thinking that they got the best of something like, oh, I don't even need a person. I can just sit back, relax, and just be there and on that. No, that car is
And then
was
all of a
recording
sudden the
you.
car just starts spinning, spinning, spinning,
Yeah,
spinning,
and
and you
then
in there.
think about it. And then think about it. It's going off voice control, it's going off somebody controlling it while you're in it. It's a whole lot of ways this gonna go bad. Cause like you said, I rarely use cruise control. Even if I put it on for about a minute or two, I still have that human instinct into me to just I need to drive. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
people that are
So
for
this,
this, oh my bad.
no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I said people that are for this, they don't understand what they're signing up for. They're experiments. And then like I asked, if you automatically purchase this ride, they're not responsible for what happens. You're an experiment. That's why they only gave him back his money he spent. Cause in the fine
Exactly.
print, cause think about it, in the fine print, you're taking this ride. You don't know what this is, and you're taking it. You know them people that sit back and be like, all I got to do is sit back, relax, drink a beer. It brings it to me. I'm like, all right, you're not interested in the human factor things, and you think you're dealing with a robot. A human is controlling it, you idiots. And when you're sitting around
Right.
anything, it's voice control. So if you sitting your dumb ass in the car and say something crazy, that car gonna do what you're saying it do. It's like talking into your remote when you want to see a channel. Think about it.
I
Cause
agree.
you got it, man. Because people are so stupid. I don't feel bad for people that be in situations like this personally, because it makes no sense. You're taking the human element out of everything,
Now,
and then
now the man said he was turned down. He turned down about 20 human Uber drivers so he could get a Waymo car. He said since Uber started offering rides in Waymo vehicles, Galassi says he's taken about 35 rides in driverless cars. Each time he's followed a similar process of dropping rides with human Uber drivers just to get into a Waymo.
he's
He,
lying.
he said he said that he's an enthusiastic about technology behind self-driving cars. He pointed to data from companies including Waymo, which makes programs that power autonomous vehicles, suggesting that self-driving cars are involved in fewer injuries, accidents than those with a person behind the wheel.
You have to see who exactly that person is because it sounds like a
Well,
lie.
you know his last name is Galasket, so we already know
I
who he
don't
is.
care, but I'm saying I don't believe nothing coming out this person's mouth. You need to stop lying. And then people that lie like that need to be held accountable for associating themselves and promoting something that is dangerous. This is totally dangerous, and they know it. It's
And guess
dangerous.
where they going now? This the shocker. Philadelphia's for no games. They done robbed 5 armored trucks in the last couple of weeks, even though they just got caught a couple of days ago. But listen to this. Waymo to experiment self-driving taxis in Philly. All of them gonna get stolen. Every last one gonna be stolen.
But think about
Watch
how
what
do
I
they
tell
get?
you.
Think about how are they getting the technology to steal them?
These
You
young,
act
these
like them
YN,
niggas
look,
know.
look, these YNs is not dumb.
No,
They
they
know
are.
technology.
No, they are dumb. You cannot just break into a system like that unless it's given to you. They are dumb.
I
They
bet
dumb.
you. I bet. Well, we gonna do it. We gonna do a bet. I bet you they gonna steal these Waymo cars in Philadelphia. That's what I
You're not
bet you.
getting what I'm saying. They only get what's being
Look.
given.
I
How do you
understand
think
what you're
they get
saying,
it?
but I'm saying they gonna steal these cars. Waymo said the cars will appear
Duh.
in North Philly to Universal City. They'll also operate on the city's freeways. Ain't no way I'm getting in that damn car.
You got to understand what I'm saying. You remember the show BattleBots? Do
No.
you remember when they were testing out all this? Do you
I don't
remember
know what you I ain't never watched no
saying,
battle ball.
no, well, I'll make it more closer to you. You remember how they send robots in there to look at a house? How they get robots to pick up bombs, like all that? It's the same technology, but they put it in a car. I'm trying to get you to get that. It's the same technology, but in a car.
Oh,
So you
okay.
think that you think these young niggas understand what they dealing with? The only reason why they would have it if somebody is a federal informant and they giving it to them. See, that goes back to the hood, and then the federal informants give it to them. Do you get where I'm coming from? These
I
young
bet
niggas can't even figure out how to
I
hold
bet
their
you it ain't
pants up.
I bet you ain't gonna be no tires on them cars. If you leave some in them, the windows gonna be bust. Oh, they gonna tear them cars up.
They gonna do simple shit, but they're not getting away with a car with that kind of technology on it. They are just tracking them niggas. You remember in Chicago when they used to leave the trains there and let them loot it? It's the same thing. And niggas are stupid enough to fall for it. You remember Bait Car?
Uh-uh.
You remember the show
No.
Bait Car? They used to just leave a car there, and them
Oh
young
yeah,
niggas.
and bait them and leave stuff in it, and they jump in. Yeah, I do remember that. Yes, I
It's
remember.
all
Yes.
him. It's an experiment, man. If you stupid enough to do it, you smart enough to go to jail. That's how I look at it. If you stupid enough to do it, you smart enough to go to jail.
Now listen to this.
And these young
They
niggas, and the
saying,
niggas in the hood don't have that kind of common sense or mind frame of the technology in which they playing with. Is my point. The only way they can know how to do it if they getting taught how to do it by a federal informant that look like them, they teaching them, and then the cycle continues, if that makes sense.
it does. Now, they saying the vehicles must first map the areas they'll serve. This mapping enables the car to utilize at least one sensor, allowing it to operate in various weather conditions. I would not be
Listen
in
to
that car in no snow.
listen to the key words she's saying. Vehicle sensors mapped. You think
Yep.
you think they are stupid enough to have this car around young niggas. They finna get everybody. Like I said, it's like dropping a sugar cube into an ant pile. You get them all. Cause it's if you're that stupid to do it, you smart enough to go to jail. Think about that.
Listen to this. Autonomous vehicle experts stress, however, that winter weather, because I drive very well in the winter weather, black ice, low sun angles, and other road hazards will be obstacles for systems that rely on multiple sensors. The time required for data comparison can delay the vehicle's reaction. You think?
Listen to all the
You
words you
think
said.
you'll be sliding on down the hill? You'll be up
Data
in the ditch.
comparison, sensors, all that shit. You know these niggas if they that stupid. to do that, it's no way they can say they wasn't there, nothing. And then everything in that motherfucker getting recorded. Excuse me for the word MF. But everything in that car getting recorded, every print on there getting, they know what it is. Like, you don't understand. It's just like when they send a robot in to defuse a bomb. Like, all that type of technology is in a car. It's like when they send those robots in with the military when they was scoping for landmines. It's the same technology. Like, think about it. That's all they doing. They tried that out here in Houston with the 18 wheelers and they shut that down. They was like, no. And then after they started shutting it down, they tried to make the 18 wheelers automatics. So 18-year-olds can drive a 18 wheeler. They was like, hell no, they just now getting their license. Are you crazy? And you gonna trust them with an
Right.
18 wheeler? That was all going. COVID was the start of all this. I've been saying it from day one. I'm never,
So now,
I'm never doing it.
so now the Waymo CEO is making fun of Tesla. Like, when you gonna come out with a robo taxi?
But all
I
they
don't think
doing,
he is.
but all these are, you can go do what they doing. All you gotta do is get an RC car. You remember the RC cars back in the days? Where you could get them. It's just a remote control. All they doing is that. And if you stupid enough to get in one of these cars, you deserve what you're getting. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm not getting no car that can be controlled by a phone. Do you? The only way criminals are able to get this is because of government informants in their own hood. The same people they looked up to for decades are government informants. They be like, man, I got something new for you. If you can do this and then, man, you know, how does a nigga in the hood have this kind of way you can, man, come on now. If you stupid enough to be that smart, you deserve to go to jail. You get me?
I'm giving the cat the balloon. Max like the balloons.
What, you gonna let it pop it?
He walk around with it. You see him over there, not the balloon over there.
No,
He
I don't
walk
see
around
it.
with the damn.
Who
Oh,
is Mac?
it's if you look on the screen, it's
Who is Mac?
that gold thing. My cat.
Okay, I thought you were talking about your damn son. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm like,
My son not he not here. My
I'm
son
like,
not here.
you know, I'm my third cosmopolitan in, man. I'm like, I think I see shit in the background. Don't get me on my conspiracy, man. You know I'm a conspiracy theorist. And you know when I do that show on that curve flood, man, you gonna enjoy that one. Like, and then I was looking at how they
Oh
flooded
yeah.
town, especially Black
So
Town.
now
That's why.
we gonna end this with this.
Okay.
We're gonna end with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to stand on a sidewalk in San Francisco and not see a Waymo robo taxi. The white Jaguars have been transporting passengers in San Francisco and charging fares since August 2023. I didn't know that.
That's what I was
The
telling you.
cars draw curiosity from tourists who see them who see them zoom by without a driver behind the wheel. These are lasers, and these are one of the car's primary sensors on how it sees. These can tell you exactly where objects, people, and vehicles are in space. The sensors on top of the vehicle detect objects all around the vehicle and can see far down the road. The vehicle has other sensors close to objects that may be around its edges. They also use cameras, radar, and microphones to listen for sirens from emergency
Didn't I
vehicles.
tell you?
The
Didn't I tell you?
experience is seamless. After getting in the vehicle, passengers can see what Waymo is detecting on a small screen in the vehicle. That includes other vehicles, people on sidewalks, and traffic. When you simply simplify the entire self-driving car problem, what you need to do first is know where you are. Next, what's around you. Third, predict what's to happen next. And fourth, plan your next move. And we detect that many times per second. And that's how the car knows exactly what's going on around it. And that's why it's so safe. I'm done.
Man, I'm only a ghetto gynecologist, but didn't I tell you that I said the first simplest thing I could break it down to for old school people is they didn't trust cruise control back in the day. How the hell you gonna trust this? It's that simple.
That's what I'm saying.
Cruise
I
control on the
agree.
first car back in the gap, back in the 80s, 90s, man, we ain't trust other people like, man, I got cruise control, man. But the human factor in you was like, man, let me hit the brake and disarm this so I can drive. And even in back then, the cruise control would still get you a ticket. I'm like, you remember them niggas used to be riding around with the damn thing thinking they beating the law? I'm like, you not beating the law, man. You just ignorant. They know the cruise control on your car and they know it's gonna malfunction at a time. So when these people get in these cars and then be doing that, and then they thinking that they doing something, I can just relax and don't have to deal with nobody. Okay, who you gonna call? You can't get human interaction.
Right.
You're getting AI, and the people, and this is the cold thing about it. You're calling the actual person. They're monitoring the car. They still gonna tell you to call 911. Think about that. With the AI, they still gonna tell you to call 911 when they easily could have did it.
Right.
You come from. So you're going through three different programs to talk to a real person.
Well, I can tell you this. You going in and out.
Shit, was it me or was it you? Goddamn, I don't know what the fuck just happened. But you know
I
what,
don't know. But I
man?
can tell you this. I won't be getting in the car. Now I can tell you that.
And then
Yep.
man,
So
you know
let
what?
me find.
I don't feel bad about nothing that happened to nobody. That's what I asked you. Are they checking the fine print when they get in there? You
Right. They ain't said nothing about they ain't said nothing about that. Now, won't in these articles they ain't said nothing.
all they doing. Think about it. It's like you can sit up and control somebody's car in your. This was like 7 to 10 years ago when the Teslas first started, and then when they started trying to program them cars like that. That wasn't that long ago. And then they were showing stories where motherfuckers, well, damn people were sitting beside your car and controlling it. Like these people think, oh, I have a Tesla. I'm like, so you got a big ass RC car that anybody can control. It makes no sense. And when you, and then you know what's the dumbest thing about this story? Like you said, first of all, nobody's driving it, which somebody is, but they're not there. Second of all, it's spun around and then you calling for help. Third of all, AI.
Right.
Look, check me out. Third of all, AI answers, which is controlled by the person that's controlling the car. Fourth of all, that person gonna tell AI to tell you to call 911 when they could have just did it. Do you get it? They controlling the car while you in it. Is my point. I
Exactly.
called. I called tech support. AI answered. Who you think controlling the
Exactly.
whole car in AI? You dumb. You know what?
Man,
This
they got some stuff. They got some stuff for us. That's all I got to say.
all I
They
know
got some
is
stuff
people.
for us. But y'all, okay, like, share. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, thank you for having me up.
What you
I just
say?
said I don't feel bad about nobody getting in accidents and something happening. Who they go sue? AI?
Yup. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, and then how the hell you gonna win some shit with AI? Your dumb ass jumped in that car. You didn't read the fine print, right?
And
It's not him.
they probably have you sign like an NDA, a waiver, a waiver. That's what it is,
No,
a
but
waiver.
it's dumb it's dumb people. I try to not to use the word motherfucker, but the spirit of Bernie Mac come into me at times, so you gotta forgive me. But dumb people, they just don't get it. If it sounds stupid, and I'm like, I'm like, man, this is why I sip my cosmopolitans and sit up here and chill. I'm at the house chilling, wifey gone, I'm chilling, ain't no telling. I'm on my chill mode, it's quiet, and I might knock out a couple of shows. Cause I like the way you doing yours. I might knock out a couple of
Okay.
them.
Well, we about to end this.
As always, thank you for having
Okay.
me on.
Well,
As
like, share,
always,
subscribe. I'm gonna be back with one
hey
more, but that's
look,
gonna be on celebrity. But I'm
hey
not
look,
coming right back because I'm about to eat something. I gotta
hey
charge my
look,
phone.
look. As always, thank you for having me on your show, and I appreciate it.
Oh, you
You know,
welcome. I appreciate you. All right.
um,
Like, share, subscribe. Y'all hit that like button. I'll be back in about probably 15 minutes. All right.